Well, welcome back. This is Texas Senator Bob Hall, and just want to bring you up to date on one of the critical pieces of legislation that we are getting ready to file. Those of you who have followed what we've been doing since I've been here in the Senate, you know that protecting our electrical grid has been one of our top priorities. Each session I filed a bill to protect our electrical grid against both man-made and natural threats. Each session, we've gotten it out of the Senate with the help of our Lieutenant Governor. Last session, we got it out of the Senate with 24 votes, bipartisan vote, out of the Senate with the help of our Governor, Lieutenant Governor. And it got to the House where it was heard in State Affairs, and that time our current Speaker of the House, Dave Phelan, was the chairman, and he supported it and got it out of his committee. Unfortunately, it died in calendars. And so now this session, we're planning to file the same bill again, but with the unfortunate event that took place recently with the blackouts, the people have become more aware of how important electricity really is and the other vulnerabilities of our system. We've modified the bill now to address all hazards. The legislature could have done this about 10 years ago, but they chose not to. They kicked the can down the road. And I certainly don't want to have the folks that are here in 2031 looking back at the 87th legislature and say, why did they kick the can down the road one more time? Electricity is the third most important thing to sustaining life, and we owe it to the people of Texas to make sure we have a resilient, reliable system. So our bill this session has been put together to address all hazards, whether they're natural or man-made, in an organized, consistent way so that we give the people what they deserve, and that is electricity that they can depend on. We'll start with the organization being placed under Texas Emergency Management Division, known as TDEM, primarily because that's the major organization that would have the job of cleaning up the mess if it isn't done right, and they don't have a dog in the fight. That is, they're not going to be influenced like ERCOT and PUC would be by the industry. And so we'll file that bill later today, along with a companion bill that addresses a new threat that was recognized by President Trump with an executive order, which would require our power companies to buy their equipment American-made. What we've been doing is buying from China, and we have found that equipment that we've been buying from China has malware in it, which would actually give the Chinese control of our electrical grid system, and we cannot tolerate that. So this bill would require that the PUC develop a list and publish it that would identify where it would be for power companies can actually buy the equipment, and it certainly is not going to be from adversaries like China. That would be a major threat to us. I've got a lot of support this time in the Senate. A number of senators have signed on as co-authors, and I have a number of people in the House, both Democrats and Republicans in both the House and the Senate, that are supporting this bill. It is going to be a bipartisan bill because the loss of electricity is not a partisan issue. So I look forward to working with them, with our Lieutenant Governor, with the Speaker of the House, to get this through and get it to the governor's desk before the end of the session. So if you have any questions about it, call our office. We'd be glad to answer them for you. In the meantime, God bless you and God bless Texas.